Alright, there we go. Let's do it, man. Alright, so last time we left off, we were getting ready to battle. I forgot their name already, but basically they're like the real villain here, I guess. I'm gonna speed this up to ×3. Just for like a recap. So, Service in Neverland, blah blah blah. Talking, right? Looking for Marlin. Of course, Marlin is not here because he got teleported away. Speed up, right? So they're getting ready to summon Hoopa. Got all 3 birds here. And of course it doesn't work because there's nowhere to channel the Dark Force, right? That's when Aklov, that's their name. Aklov shows up and says, well, you can't do anything without Hoopa to actually absorb the Dark Force and become Unbound. Aklov says, luckily, I happen to have Hoopa. Talks about how, like, I infiltrated, blah, 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 manipulated people. Hoopa, of course, sends away the Houndoom, so, you know. Aklov is also not on the same side as Hoopa. Hoopa wants to stop everybody. That's why we got teleported here. Oh, and Aklov is from Kalos. Kalos in this region that we're in right now, Boreas. They fought the war a long time ago with the ultimate weapon, AZ and all that. Aklov wants to get revenge on Kalos, or on Boreas. Or, no, not get revenge. I think, like, finish the war is what they said. So, just destroy this region. Right, so Unbound Hoopa. And also, they want to stop me. Because for some reason, Hoopa prefers me as a trainer. I think it's just because I'm like that. And so Aklov doesn't like that and wants to KO me. So here we are. Gone above you, spoken with Faye. Still haven't met Faye. What's going on, Burning Tepig? How you doing? Just doing a quick recap on where we are in the story because there was a lot of cutscene before the battle. And so I ended last time right before big battle that I didn't want to like start and then have to rush. So we're just kind of recapping here. There's nuisance. Hoopa. Summon a Pokemon to crush this fool. Alright, this is where we left off. So now we're going to have to battle the Pokemon that Hoopa summons. First up is Ho-Oh. Alright, this should be fun. Let's do it, let's do it. So we have Choji here. Ho-Oh has pressure. Let's open up with Fake Out. A little bit of damage. Alright, gotta be smart here. If it's gonna go Sacred Fire, I wish I had Facade, right? Then Sacred Fire, 50% burn chance. I think my best bet is to go JJ first, put it to sleep, and then send out Manectric. Just because we don't know what Ho-Oh has, right? So that's Brave Bird. Ugh, that's not great. Alright, let's go Protect here just to see what else we're working with. Brave Bird again. I think in that case, it's just going to spam Brave Bird. Switch into A. Should be faster. But even if we're not, this still has a good chance of getting Paralysis off. Did a lot of damage. Alright, perfect. Paralysis. That's all we really needed. This fight is good as over now. Because we're just going to discharge. Only thing is, I don't know how much healing we get in between battles. Oh, it lived that. Jeez. Alright. And it has Earthquake. Not great. But you know what? We can end this fight right here with Choji. Pop a Fake Out. Alright, that was fun. The Ho-Oh flew back into the portal. What? You actually defeated it? Summon another, Hoopa. Hoopa, please don't. Lugia? Lugia. Ah, and we've lost our electric type. Okay, that's great. It also knew Snarl too, which would have been really nice here. Alright, how about Hoopa, you stop sending out Pokemon that resist my lead. Alright. Cynthia should outspeed. I'm thinking, though... Probably gonna use a Psychic type move here, right? If we had to guess. So... Not a Nosuke. I'm thinking we send out JJ, just because worst case scenario, JJ faints and then we get a free swap. So that's what I'll do here. Oh, okay. Air slash. Did we live that? We do. See, it's times like this that I wish I had like a leftovers or a citrus berry. I'm gonna yawn though. Oh, perfect. All right, great, great. We can live 2 more turns of toxic here. We're gonna yawn. Hurt by poison. We go protect here and live another turn. Air slash. Hurt by poison. All right. Lugia fell asleep. We're going to swap into Cynthia now. And I think we're just going to spam Dragon Claw. I don't know if we're faster. Because we are Jolly Nature, but we have really bad speed IVs. Okay, we are faster, which is good. That does nothing. Okay. I mean, if we were trying to catch it, sure. But... Alright, Lugia woke up. Toxic again. I mean, if all it's going to do is Toxic and Air Slash, I guess it's not the worst situation, but it just puts us on a timer for a while now. So let's go Dragon Claw again. I mean, like, I guess. Like, I'm not even surprised. Alright. Let's try to be a little smarter here. Steel Wing, Roost, Drill Peck, Beak Blast, Brick Break, Knock Off, Vital Throw, Fake Out. Fire Fang, Blood Blows, Dragon Claw, Dig. See, Manectric would have been the way to go here. Yeah, we simply just, like, if it's gonna just Roost. Alright, I'll shift into Sam. See what happens. Odds are, though, I end up having to restart this. Depending on how many there are left, of course. If it's just like Lugia, Ho-Oh, and then we get some help or, you know, get to heal, I think we'll be okay. Alright, I'm gonna Beak Blast, just because it's the strongest move I have in my roster right now. Not in my roster. Repertoire is what I was looking for. We need damage. It's like nothing damages Lugia enough. Beak Blast again. It's gonna Roost. Alright, Air Slash. Let's hope for no flinch here. Like, it's because I only flinch when I say no flinch. That's the thing, right? Alright, Roost maybe? No. Of course not. Alright, we lose Sam. What if... Alright, plan. Choji, right? He's gonna want to Air Slash Choji. Either Air Slash or Toxic Choji, I feel like. I'm going to Fake Out here. It's going to flinch. Now I'm going to send out Cynthia. Alright, Air Slash. Can live one of these, I think, I hope. Alright, exactly one. I need Dragon Claw to, like, really hit it hard here. Crit something. Ah, okay, Earthquake. We can work with that. We can work with that. We can work with that. Because once again, we're in Fake Out range. So we are in a very bad position if there's anybody else after Lugia. But if it's just Lugia and then maybe a heal, hint hint, game please, then we can win. It's also our last Fake Out because we've been using it against pressure Pokemon. Alright, Ho-Oh and Lugia both down. That was a lot harder than I was expecting. Lugia flew back into the portal. Is that really your best, Hoopa? Perhaps I should have simply done it myself. Malk, you have been an eyesore for too long. However, no matter how strong you may be, I still have my trump card. When I was granted control of these grunts, it came with a request. My beneficiary seems to have taken an interest in you, Malk, which is why I have been instructed to seal you inside this very cube, huh? No, you can't be serious. The cube would never accept live organic matter. I would know. I've built the security measures myself. Heh, you really have not kept yourself up to speed since you retired, have you? Faye has done marvelous work on this special cube of hers, so watch carefully, Zeph. Watch just how far your invention has come. Aklov, don't proceed with this. What you're attempting could very well end Malk's life. Yo, Zeph, bro, you don't get to care. You genuinely don't get to care. Like, you helped with this, bro. Up until about 4 minutes ago, you were an accomplice, bro. What are we talking about? If that truly is the case, whether he goes now or when the weapon is fired makes no difference to me. And before you think you can escape this, Malk, be aware. I know where your mother lives. Oh, it's like that. Yo, where's Jax, bro? Somebody heal me up. Somebody heal me up, bro. Because we talking about moms now? Yo, somebody heal me up. I cannot guarantee her safety should you attack me or flee. Yo, Zeph, bro. Throw me a hyper potion, bro. Good, so you will be cooperative. And this is goodbye, Malk. May we never meet again. Just like that, I'm sealed? Huh? Wow, is this inside the cube? Payload received. Processing. Processing complete. Sentient matter detected. Copying. Entry H005 has been copied successfully. The data has been uploaded to the mainframe. Would I like to save the game? Yeah, let's save. Alright, so I am down, what, 3 Pokemon? The ones that are alive are not in great shape, and I'm trapped in a cube. Just your average Thursday. Oh, I don't even have access to my Pokemon. Okay. But it say mission log and not connected, so... Alright, I can't do anything until I get out of here first. Alright, so stepping on, like, the center of these platforms will teleport you. I can also jump across them. So here... What if I went this way instead of teleporting? Alright. Guess we'll just try. Oh, wait, hold on. There's Marlin. Yo, wait, Marlin! And it looks like he's talking to, like, the guy from before, too. Oh, yeah, that's like the guy from the start of the game, right? So I guess Aklov is who he was talking to at the very, very beginning then. Because remember, he was like... Because he's the one who, like, sent Hoopa off in the Pokeball, and then somebody showed up. Here we go. I can't believe my eyes. You're my son. What? Our dad is here. Malk, no matter how old you get, I'll always recognize you. Nah, that's crazy. Oh, they got to you too, huh? Marlin, how do you know my son? How do y'all know each other? Well, I guess you've been trapped in the cube, right? We've run into each other a few times now. Your son seems to have the same sense of justice as you. Always running blindly when he's not wanted. Then, I guess you turned out just as I hoped you would, Malk, and our dad's name is Eros. I'm so proud, I'm at a loss for words. Whoa, watch out. What was that? Oh, was that a TM? Almost took my head clean off? Look at all these items. Let me grab that assault vest, bro. Or max revive, I could use that. You need to be mindful of your surroundings in here, Malk. Items from many different trainers are consistently arriving, so you can never know when it's going to come flying out of nowhere. But for now, I think we're in the clear. These platforms are usually safe for us to stand on. Not that they're meant for us, of course. As I'm sure you guessed, this place wasn't designed for human life. Sending people here is something that shouldn't even be possible. Oh, I forgot to ask, how did you wind up in here too? And did Hoopa ever make contact with you? Marlin tells me it's been 16 years since I was... 16 years is crazy, since I was trapped in here. So you must have seen Hoopa by now. Oh, poor Hoopa. I never intended for that to happen to it. I was trying to protect it when I threw it in the ocean, but it seems it ended up in danger anyway. So, like, again, right? So we know Aklov is like a descendant of AZ, right? So that's why they're doing all this. It's still crazy to me that they just, like our dad threw Hoopa into the ocean and just so happened to land upon Aklov. I don't know. There has to be some sort of, like, I don't know. I'll wait, though. Marlin, from what I understand, the Shadow Warrior project is still ongoing. 16 years, and you continue to inflict such cruelty on both people and Pokemon? You were desperate, Eros, and there was no denying the improvements with each experiment. We were getting so close. I know your intentions were good, Marlin, but even the worst of men had good intentions at one point, and unfortunately, the harm you inflicted outweighs the good you thought you would bring about with your actions. Why can't you see that? Of course I'm aware of the harm we caused. Were it up to me, our research would have been restricted to Pokemon that wouldn't have been hurt by the process. But Faye, she insisted we branch out, use different species of Pokemon. That witch! She's the reason I'm even in here at all. Okay, so he met with Faye. Mind you, we don't know what Faye looks like. We haven't seen Faye, but apparently she's the big bad of the whole series. So I don't know, or the whole game. I knew from the moment she saw Hoopa that she had a growing obsession with it. That's why I cast Hoopa's Pokeball out to sea, trying to put it out of her reach. When I met with her on the bridge that day, she asked about Hoopa. I tried to play it cool, saying I no longer had it, but when she heard that, she took a cube from her pocket and, well... Wait, was it because I opposed the Shadow Warrior project? After I discovered its existence, I secretly began sabotaging your work night after night. But no, that can't be. I shouldn't even be alive were that the case. Whatever her reasoning was, Eros, she certainly didn't tell us anything. We weren't even aware you were alive at all. If you can call this living. We're nothing but data right now, so are we really alive? How do we know we aren't copies of our real selves and our physical bodies aren't gone forever? Uh-oh, what is that? What's going on? Oh, that happens every so often, okay. That means the cube is about to begin the sorting process. Soon we'll be whisked away to some other cube sector. You'll get used to it eventually. Eventually? Don't tell me we're trapped here. Is there really no way out? No, Marlin, no. Thank you, by the way, for helping all this, come together. If there was, I'd have freed myself ages ago, Marlin. I've tried everything, so unless you've thought of something I haven't, better get used to your new digital life. It's not all bad, though. At least we don't need to eat or sleep. I really wish I could have gotten to know you better, Malk. Maybe if we get lucky, we'll wind up together again someday. It can't be. Is that a Cube V3? It is! Marlin, do you have one too? I do, yes. But what does that have to do with... I think I know how to free you, but only if I'm right about this place being the third version created of Cube Space. I'm pretty sure I am, though. When I was first sent here, this place was devoid of items. The Cube V3 had only just been revealed to the public, but no one had access to it yet. It didn't take long to figure out I've been trapped in a more advanced cube space. I came up with a plan to free myself, but my own cube's an outdated V2. But as for you two, I think this can work. What do we need to do, Eros? Hurry, we don't have much time left. Hand me your cubes. I'll make the necessary modifications for your escape. If I'm correct, opening your cubes in here will cause a chain reaction, one that will forcibly eject you from cube space. Are you sure about this, Eros? Will this actually break us out? Either that or your digital selves will be destroyed forever. Alright, well, that would have been great to lead with. No biggie. Don't worry, I rate your survival odds as being higher than not. Oh, that's comforting. If this works, promise me something, Marlin. You'll later rest the Pokemon that you've turned into Shadow Warriors, and you'll end the Shadow Warrior project once and for all. Alright, you have my word. I doubt we'll be making any more as it is. The fact I'm trapped here clearly shows the Science Society has terminated our partnership. But what about you? Are you not coming with us? I can't. At least not without a Cube V3 of my own. What sense does that make? At what point was it ever established that cubes are registered to the user? In order for me to escape, someone on the outside has to let me out. Okay, so we can do that. And Malk, I wish we had more time to talk. If only we were meeting under better circumstances. Well, maybe if we defeat Aklov, we can let our dad out. I'll keep this brief. Help Marlin end the Shadow Warrior project. From what I remember, they're highly sensitive to light, so exposing them should lay their souls to rest. And above all else, save Hoopa. The longer its power remains unbound, the more it loses its sense of self. Confine its power and you can return it to how it used to be. Alright, I'm done. I've set your coordinates to Cinder Volcano. If you make it out, it shouldn't take long for you to reach the Shadow Warriors. And as thanks in advance, I took the liberty of giving back what you lost because of them, Marlin. No, that shouldn't be possible. What does it mean, what Marlin lost? I guess we'll find out soon. Never mind. You're running out of time. You have to go now. Eros, I promise I'll end this. And when I do, I swear I'll return for you. I swear! Goodbye, Marlin. I'm out. Don't forget what you promised me. Alright. Well, that wasn't too bad, right? We made it out. Help Marlin destroy the Shadow Warriors and Cinder Volcano. And I would like to save the game. There's already a save file. Alright. So we're headed to Cinder Volcano, but first and foremost, man, get me to a Pokemon Center, bro. We are struggling. Alright, we've got our Pokemon back. Oh, and they're all healed. Nice. Alright. Do I want to do that, or do I want to find a way to beat Hoopa? We do have Moonblast on Togekiss, but I just feel like a Bug-type move would be better. Let's pull up the TM list. See if we can grab like a U-turn or something. Unbound. Psychic and Dark, meaning that it's very weak to Bug and also weak to Fairy. Ooh, okay. This could be good. Go to the Blizzard City Pokemart. We can buy the TM for Rock Tomb. I know it's not the same, but still. And we do have the TM for Facade that we could teach Hariyama. We don't have Guts. If we did... I mean, we do have Guts, but we don't have a Flame Orb, is what I meant to say. Alright, we can get the TM for Silver Wind if we complete. Can Togekiss even learn Silver Wind, though? I know it can learn Ancient Power. Okay, so Togekiss can learn Silver Wind if we want to learn that. We also have the option of, let's see. TM Thunder Wave is not bad either, just to slow it down. Oh, TM Rock Slide for Flinch. That requires Rock Climb. Yeah, of course it does. TM U-turn requires Surf. Alright. So it seems like Silver Wind is still the way to go. I think we have the TM. Yeah, we do have the TM for Struggle Bug as well. I don't know who I would teach Struggle Bug to, though. Oh, we have Infestation. Alright. Alright. So... looks like we are temporarily going to go to Dresco for a second here. Head north. Go all the way to Flower Paradise. Oh, you're kidding. I love the smell of the sea, I guess, man. Here, let's just... Loki took more damage than I would have liked there. But we are looking for quests or a mission. Could also catch like a Cutie Fly here, train it to Rabombi. Solid Mon gets access to Moonblast along with we get Stun Spore. Alright, is this the quest we're looking for? Would you like to be able to lend me a hand? And you have to honey. Alright, this is the one. With the 7 jars, at least 3 more. Could be found on Wild Combi. 3 Combi and give me their honey? Sure. Find all over Flower Paradise, finding them in the blue flowers. We're going to try catching Cutie Fly with Honey Gather. Since it'll find honey after each battle, and you'll be notified if it does. Alright. So we're looking for Combi and blue flowers or Cutie Fly, and it'll be notified if it finds honey. So let's go to our cube and let's catch a Cutie Fly. Already has Stun Spore. Great. I have nothing that I can use against this. Alright, there we go. Cutie Fly was caught. Hollow. Alright, Cutie Fly is in the PC. JJ, take us back to Dresco for a second. Actually, maybe I do want to keep Hariyama. Alright. Also didn't check if Cutie Fly had Honey Gather. So yes, you got it. Perfect. All right, step 1 is gonna be to level this thing up. What's going on, Turkmenistan, man? It says here, how are you, leader? Leader? I'm not anybody's leader, but I'm doing all right. How are you? Those headphones are dope AF. Thank you, I appreciate it. They were, I got them at Best Buy. They were cheap too. They were, for as far as headphones go at least. All right, let's swap in here, and then let's go Brick Break. Okay, we'll learn Struggle Bug too. All right, Apollo's gonna be really big for us to take out. Does it even matter? I guess we'll forget. Alright, Everbombi. Oh, wait. Hold on. Maybe we don't want that. Hold on. Because Rabombi doesn't get Honey Gather, right? It just has Shield Dust. It's like a little annoying if so. No, it does have Honey Gather. Okay. So let's forget Silverwind for Pollen Puff just cuz. Alright. Perfect. Still have Honey Gather. And after every battle has a chance to gather honey. And we'll be notified if it does. So next steps then are to head back to Flower Paradise. And just start like beating up Combi, I guess? Is that how that works? Is it just that every time we beat up a Combi? Oh, really? Alright, Gastrodon. I was not expecting to fight one of these. Two Cannon. Alright. Please don't cut the grass on this island. Yeah. Alright, head up this way. We're looking for the bluegrass, is what that lady told us, for higher Combi encounter rates. Or not bluegrass, but blue flowers. Need 3 of them. Alright. So yeah, I guess I'll just Draining Kiss. There we go. Apollo found and placed 1 honey in the cube. Perfect. We're gonna need 2 more. Alright, man. Come on. Where's the Combi? Get that encounter rates are probably low, but... Alright. Dude. Dude, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is absurd. What even is Combi's encounter rate? Is it like 4%? Alright. I'm gonna look this up, because I'm kind of getting frustrated. Flower Paradise. Let's find the encounter rates here. Wild Pokemon. Combi, blue flowers. Yeah, 5%. Okay. That's fair. compared to Flabebe being 60 and Cutie Fly being 30. Alright, I just wanted to make sure that, like, you know, I wasn't putting myself in, like, the worst scenario possible. In fact, in other colored flowers, it is worse, so that lady was right. Blue flowers have the highest chance. Yeah. Alright. So we actually just got lucky with that first Combi. Great to know. I'm gonna start KOing these Pokemon. How about that? Right? Exterminate the whole Flabebe population. Alright, maybe there's another patch of blue flowers somewhere that I could try to use. Yellow ones. I know we can only go so far before completing the game, because this is also where we find Shaman, and there's like a guard or like an ace trainer somewhere that's blocking off the rest of the path. Let's see, yeah, this guy. Oh yeah, it seems like the highest concentration of blue flowers is in fact where we were before. I mean, I guess, like, it makes sense, right? Like, all these flowers are just wild Flabebe, sure. I can get down with that. I don't hate that. You would think I'm shiny hunting at this point, bro. Like, that's what it's genuinely what it looks like. Like, Panpour has the same encounter rate as Combi, right? And we've only had one of those. I guess we've also only had one Combi, but I almost regret not catching that Panpour just, you know, because of how rare it is, but we don't need one. You know what? I'm gonna catch a Panpour. Why not? Why not? Named after our Simipour and Radical Red Juvie. Alright, a Combi. Finally. I'm also gonna save state here, just on the off chance that we KO this thing and it doesn't give us a honey. I wonder if it has to be holding the honey, though, beforehand. Let's try that one more time. So we're gonna KO. Yeah, no honey. Okay, that's kind of absurd. Cool. Well, we know that there is, in fact, more than one Combi in this entire area. Alright, third Panpour that we found. We've still only found... Oh, there's a Combi. I didn't mean to do that, but whatever. Combi fainted. Alright, bro. There's got to be somewhere else I can get honey, right? Like, there's no way that this is the most efficient way of doing this. Does it have to be from Combi? Let's see. Wait, every Combi is holding a honey, so you have a few options to acquire it. Catch 3 Combi and take the honey from them. Battle 3 Combi and use Thief. Oh, okay, I get it. So Honey Gather is only a chance, but if you catch the Combi, it'll always have the honey. Okay, that's great to know, actually. So, what that means then is I should be going Fight and Stun Spore. And go to my cube. I only have a Dusk Ball left? Alright. Take the honey. No, I'm not naming that Combi. Alright, well, I'm actually out of Pokeballs, so... Impromptu trip back to Dresco. Going here. Alright, one more Combi. Now that I know how that works. Buy... Oh, I can buy Ultra Balls now, too. Cool. 16. Alright, I'm gonna buy 10 Ultra Balls. Just so that I have 10 Ultra Balls, but then I think I only need, like, what? 37 Pokeballs. Let's buy 5, just so we have them. So I guess I just didn't need Rabombi then. Okay. I mean, shout out, you know, Apollo the Rabombi, but, yeah. No need, I suppose. Alright. Head back up this way. Promise there's a reason why I'm doing all this. Method to the madness, if you will. Actually, it's supposed to be like around this area. Let's go like right here. Alright, Combi, Cube, Pokeball. Alright, there we go. Now we go back to this lady here. Yo, hold still. You got them. Thank you so much. Let me take them off your hands. There we go. Hand it over 3 honeys. TM Silverwind. This is going to be very powerful against Hoopa. Alright, and we can't get the TM for Thunder Wave until after we get Surf, which is not until after the Gym Badge, which is not until after we take out these Shadow Warriors on top of the mountain. So let's go do that now. Pokemon! Let's fly back. So we gotta be right here. Cinder Volcano. Oh, it didn't drop us off by that nurse trainer. Okay. You know what? Should I just bet on there being a Chansey in there? I might just bet on there being a Chansey in there. Swap Cynthia here. You know what? Oh, it's raining in Fall Shore. I don't have enough money for a protein. Alright, because I bought all those Pokeballs. Alright, let's sell and see what we can sell here. Can't sell Mega Stones, right? Yeah, alright, figured. Sell a rare candy. Honeys, I guess. Won't really get me very far, but I'll sell them too. Sell the pearl. Only 700 for the pearl. Okay, that's great. Buy one protein. I still have not healed yet. I know it's like only a little bit of damage, but you never know when it can make a difference. Alright, Epitome. Let's see. Next place I want to go is over here. Won't have any effect. Well, I don't think I've maxed out the EVs there. Otherwise, Dragon Claw would have done a lot more to Lugia. So I do have to go back and get more Pomic Berries, which is alright. Alright, now what I'm looking for in this cave is Onyx. Perfect. This is what you do when your Pokemon are too over-leveled, but you still want to try to catch the wild Pokemon. You never know, right? Maybe we get a mixed contact. Chip damage there. Alright, one more. Head down to the red. Onyx was caught. No nickname for Onyx. I'll have to go to Blizzard City anyways, although I'm not sure if this is exactly where you get it. Either way. Just reading this. Oh, you can upgrade the amulet coin for a bigger boost. Okay. Well, first thing I'm gonna do is come here. Grab our Onyx, swap out for Hariyama for now. Okay, it is Blizzard City. I don't remember exactly which house it was. The east is a hidden forest with a powerful Pokemon inside. Please help Mom cook food. Ice type? No, unfortunately I don't. I'll give you a little something. Well, I don't mind rewards, but yeah, I don't have an ice type on me. It's not this guy. I know it's not him because I remember it being a kid. Let's go super speed for this, though. Just because we've already spent a considerable amount of time. Others preparations and stuff. It wasn't you, right? How can I ice punch this guy? Okay. People in this game love to be in the way, bro. Love being in the way. First seeker. Your brother, babysitting when down the mountain. They're small, then you're gonna fly. Route 8, wearing his favorite Pikachu costume. Alright, well, we also gotta find her baby brother, because, you know, it's her baby brother, man. Gotta help her out. But before I do that, though, let me get this money. Yeah, where's this guy that wanted to trade, bro? Clearly, he didn't want to trade that badly. He's making himself hard to find. God, shut up! I'm not talking to you! It's not her. It's gonna be the last house I check, watch. Alright, I can't accept another mission right now. Maybe I can, but I won't. That's Candace, I remember her. Door's open. Oh, that's how we can get the deck snap, that's right. Alright. Dude. Okay. Cancel, please. Please, man. I'm just looking to trade this Onyx. Alright, deck snap acquired. Alright. Dude, it's like genuinely the last house I'm gonna end up checking. This is ridiculous. Guy's brain appears to be fried. Gotta get him away from that screen. Alright. Did I check here already? Yes. I remember her. Check there. Move. This is what I mean. People in this town love to be in the way, bro. Like, get out of the way. Why are you, like, trying to get juked out, bro? What are we doing? Maybe it was in the Pokemon Center. Maybe that's why I can't find it, because it's not in the house at all. Let's see a Violet guy. Alright, I'm about to go to the page for it. Little girl inside the house south of Blizzard City Gym. Girl is always either next to the... Oh, okay. So she's one of two places. Red trash can in front of the fridge. South of the gym. Alright, let's do that. South of the gym. This guy, bro. Alright, that's the gym. Go south. It is this house. Oh, it's a girl, too. I was looking for a male trainer. I don't know why I thought it was a male. Alright, or by the fridge. Maybe this is her. Yes, here we go. To Alicia. She has an Onyx. We get her Electrode in exchange. I don't even know if it's Suian or not, but it doesn't matter. It's not. Turn over Roly-Poly, the Electrode. Take good care of Roly-Poly. Alright, cool. You see. Gotta curiosity. That's T-Wave, so we're not going to use it. Save an amulet coin, and then let's give that to... Give it to a Nosuke. No, let's give it to A. Let's go back to the gym and give it to A. I also see an item back here. 5. Why did I go to my box for that? Wait a minute, I didn't need to do that. Alright. Cube. Not use, but give. Choji. Alright. There we go. Now that we have that, I'm also going to save state here. And yeah, let's super speed here. Quick heal if we need it, although I don't think we do. Alright, unbounded fast forward speed, and just speed up this guy in his auto-no. How much do I get for this? 4,800. That's great money, because we can use 2 of those. And we can afford another vitamin. With some change left over, actually, too. I'm sure it'll go up as this guy gets stronger, too. Alright. Look at that, right? Now we got money. All right. Heal up. I have so much in my menu now. Oh no, I don't. It was always that. Oh, I have Dex Nav. That's why it seems like I have so much. All right. Fly. Fall shore. What, like 40 was the max? Why would you ask me how many I want if I can only get one? That's disrespectful, man. Alright. Let's go back to our cube here. Won't have any effect. Alright, can't use it just yet. The idea, if y'all couldn't tell, is to turn Gabite into a bit of a powerhouse here. Oh wait, I didn't use my berries yet. Okay, let's go berry pouch. All right. Next up then for us, let's confirm how the Versus secret works. All right, just confirming something. Flying back to Dresco. Double Malamar. We can take somebody down with us. Let's go Dragon Claw on that one. Yeah. Oh, nice. We survived. Ah, shoot. Brick Break. Dragon Claw, maybe? Nice. Only one. How much do we get for this? Did I say 10,000? Oh, yeah. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Heal me up. Is he like the other guy where you gotta leave and then come back? Yeah, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Overly good with that. 10K? You know what? Let's go Inosuke here. Oh, we lost Choji. What item did we give JJ? Oh, Soothe Bell. In case we didn't leave yet. I'm curious also about how much the other ones give. So I guess we can find that out. This is what I like to see. 35K. And then I was also curious about how much everybody else does, right? So if we lead with this Kindler. Are they all double battles? No, they're not. But that's fine, because if he's going to lead Pyroar, then we get to do that, and then we get to go Cynthia, and then we get to go... Let's go Dig. Go Dragon Claw. Let's give us... Ah, okay, so it's just a Dark type guy that really gives us good money. That's fine, though. That is fine. How many badges you got? Let me guess. 6? 4. 4. Because this game is very story heavy, so there is a lot that happens in between each gym badge. Oh, we lost Cynthia. Let's get a quick heal. Oh, and I have a quick path to him, too? That's beautiful. They're just mashing A until it says that I win. Yeah, you were close. You were definitely close. I gotta work on that for my game. I mean, first two I think is okay not to be the case. I mean, depends on your, like, play style, right, and your preference. I'm not gonna say it's, like, a bad thing. I will say that, right, all things considered, like, given how much has happened in this story so far, yeah, only having 4 gym badges does sound kind of ridiculous. But at the same time, you know, it's like, I don't know. It doesn't hurt the game. It just feels a little bit weird because, you know, in most, like, games, by the time you get to that, like, climactic moment where it's, like, you're facing, you know, the main, like, legendary of the game, and you're at, like, the climax of the evil team, typically you have at least, like, 7 gym badges by then, right? I think in, I know in Diamond Pro Platinum, you get to the top of Mount Coronet after 7 gym badges. In most other games, I feel like you have at least, like 7 gym badges, maybe sometimes 6, but typically it's like, you know, you're almost done with your Pokemon League journey, and then, oh no, you know, gotta go stop the evil guys, and then you stop the evil guys, come back, finish Pokemon League, and then, you know, become the champion. All that. I gotta get a new cord for these headphones, too. It keeps, like, disconnecting my audio here, thinking that there's, like, a new device being plugged in. Either way, though. So yeah, I mean, it's not the worst mechanic ever, but I think it could be a little better. So now let's go Brick Break on that one, Moonblast on that one. Brick Break on you, Moonblast on you. You, Moonblast on you. Should have Moonblasted. Okay. Now we have 78,000. Perfect. Perfect. Good money farming right there. And I can actually upgrade the amulet coin too, which I don't think I need to do. But we have the option. Although that would be like another mission and stuff. I'm gonna go talk to the guy really quickly for upgrading the amulet coin just to see what he says. One day I'm gonna put Telltown on the map. Is it this guy? No, it's definitely this guy. First time you speak with him, he gives you Statue of Reggie's side mission. Well, that's just not true. Oh, okay. But first you have to become the Pokemon League champion. So that makes sense. So I can't upgrade the amulet coin until afterwards, which is fine. I mean, like I said, we don't really need to upgrade it, but it is cool that we have that option. Either way, though, what I did want to do is head on over into Fall Shore. First things first. I buy as many proteins and HP ups as I can. All right, we can buy 7 proteins. Look at that. All that grinding, we can only buy 7 proteins. Let's buy 4 of those and 3 Carbos. I was serious when I said I plan on turning Cynthia into an absolute powerhouse. Get the 18 Pomeg Berries. Oh wait, it's in order. Nope, it's not. Everything should be at the bottom, yeah. Okay, HP fell. Comic berries are a good one because Pokemon's base HP stat tends to grow very fast on its own. Because there's no HP beneficial nature. So Pomeg Berries are a good one if you want to reduce an EV to raise the other ones. Also use our Carbo, stop speed. Alright, there we go. Well, we're broke again, but Cynthia is now even more monstrous than she was before. Attack stat of 125, pretty solid. What I will do is... Alright, we're almost maxed out our attack. It should be 128 if maxed out. And then assuming that a D+ is like 0 speed EVs, it's not because it would be 107. Let me see if I can find information on IVs here. Just like something that's like, you know, indicating what the numbers or the letters mean. I'd assume that S is, you know, like 31 IVs, but other than that, I don't know. All right, here we go. Letter rankings. So F is 0. Oh, this is a great image. All right, great graphic right here. D+ means that I have 11 IVs. Yeah, S is 31. That B in HP means that I have 21 HP IVs. E in defense is also not great, obviously. It means I have 3. E- in special defense means I have 2. Okay, so yeah. D+ means we have 11 speed IVs. So maxed out, that would be 112 speed. Okay, cool. Now that we know what that's supposed to look like, we know that we're not there. Let's get there. Just go. I am back. Ah, we lost Choji. Let's have our new and improved Cynthia. Look at that, man. Another quick 50K? Has it even been 60 seconds yet? Well, yeah, it depends on preference. CBS people like to jump to a game with less story, more battle, situational. Yeah, and it's like, even if you don't like story as much, I think there's like a good way to balance it. Like, you know, if I'm being like completely honest of my own opinion, I do think that it is a little bit, you know, kind of ridiculous that we're this far into the story with only 4 gym badges. But, let me also say this. I know nothing about Pokemon Unbound outside of what I've played so far, and outside of, you know, the very little amount of research that I've done for whatever I've played so far. So I have no idea how much story is left, right? Maybe we are only halfway through the story, and that's why I only have 4 gym badges, in which case, I'm not complaining, right? I'm not mad at it. I don't mind doing my, you know, gym badge journey alongside the story. It just, like, to me, it feels like there's 2 separate storylines, one being the gyms, one being the, you know, like the Team Shadow and everything. And so, I don't know. I'm afraid that it's gonna, like, feel kind of awkward now, where it's like, all right, you know, you beat the big bad team, saved the world, did everything. Now we still have, like, 4 more gym badges to get. But, again, I could be wrong. I know nothing about this game. I don't want to, you know, consider, like, a negative point on it, because, again, I haven't finished it, so I don't think it's fair to say that. But so far, I don't know. It's weird. It's a bit weird. I'd say uncomfortable is the best way to describe it. Yeah, not in a bad way. Just takes getting used to. Moonblast. Heal. Boom, 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 boom. Quick break. Oop, not air slash. I almost air slash my own Hariyama. I gotta come back outside and get him. See, if I had like Persian with Payday, oh yeah, on and popping, baby. I wonder if it's worth it to do so. Maybe. Persian's in this game, right? I don't see why it wouldn't be. Yeah. 9 lives negates 1-hit KO attacks. Is that like just sturdy, but for Persian? I guess so. Did they make that up for this game? I feel like they did. But I don't know enough about Persian, so maybe they didn't. Right, like I've never run Persian. I mean, sometimes I'll get like a Lowland Persian if I'm playing Rambats on Showdown. But now I'm curious. I'm gonna feel like really dumb too when I look it up and it's like, oh, of course there's no ability called 9 lives. Yeah, okay, they made it up. That is kind of cool though. A sturdy just for Persian, and I wonder about other cat type Pokemon. But what I was looking up was, when does it learn Payday? Level 12, so our best bet is to get a Meowth. Okay. Never mind. Persian, Route 18B is our best bet. That's weird that they don't have... Yeah, location is breed via Persian. Okay. Galarian Meowth, Valley Cave requires Gen 8 activation. I don't even know what that means. Alolan Meowth, Safari Zone, which you don't have access to. Alright, no Payday yet. That's okay, I guess. 105,000 Pokedollars. This should allow us to max out Garchomp's attack. Fall Shore. Alright, so I can buy up to 10 proteins. I don't think I need 10. Let's buy 4. I also want to max out the speed for those. And I'm also going to buy some calciums, I think. Alright. Last thing I want to do is spend every last dollar I have on pommic berries. Alright. Cube. Protein. Won't have any effects. Back to the cube, berry pouch, pommic berry. Maybe I shouldn't have spent every last dollar on pommics. Base HP fell. Base HP fell. Yo, look at Cynthia's HP, like, literally dropping in real time. Alright. Won't have any effect. That means that friendship is max and HP is 0. HP EVs are 0. Next step, then, is to go to protein. Will it really not have any effect? Ah, it's annoying. Alright, so we maxed that out, I guess. Or maybe we didn't, and I need to reduce a different stat. No, that's not true. So we did max out HP. Otherwise, if our EVs were maxed out, we wouldn't be able to do speed. Alright, let's go to the protein then. Won't have any effect on Choji. We kind of want Choji to have good HP, so I don't know. Kind of now, I just have 4 of these. I feel like Inosuke is another one that we want to have good HP. So maybe I'll hold on to these. Maybe I'll sell them and then buy something better. Sell. Go back here. Real quick, let me just check Garchomp's or Gabite's stats. 114, and what did we say? Yeah, 128, so our attack is maxed out. Oh, okay. Well, we somehow have 114 when I thought 112 was our max on the EVs. Either way, I don't mind breaking the status card. I'm going to buy like 1 Carbos then maybe. See what it does. Buy 2. Speed doesn't hurt. Oh, that was the max. Never mind. Alright. Well, let's go here. Carbos. And we can still raise speed. Okay, I guess it was not a waste. Oh, wait, because that's with the nature. I didn't have the nature on. Alright, with the jolly nature, our max speed would be 123. See, that's perfect. With really bad IVs, our max speed being almost our max attack. It's 116. We got a little ways to go, actually. So we're going to go back here. Fly. Dude, I'm telling you, man, this Garchomp is going to be a problem when we get it right. Once we get our next gym badge, we can finally evolve it. There we go. Point of moving Moonblast there so that I can literally just press A every time, right? Every time I battle this guy. Don't have to move my selection anywhere. Just go up here and literally press A until I win. Press A until I am $10,000 richer. That's the plan. Wonder how much that that Autono guy will give us though, just out of curiosity. I think somebody had actually recommended that we battle the Autono guy instead of others. So let's see. Defeat the Collector Kobe. How much does he give us? Oh, only 4,800. Actually, we knew that because we tried that already. And then we were like, oh, are there better ways to get money? Alright, either way, we are now looking at 75,000 Polka Dollars. Almost there. We know that with 100 you can do a lot. I don't think we need the full 100, but I want her to have. Break Moonblast. Did I see a Bullet Punch somewhere? Does Pangoro get Bullet Punch? Oh wait, what did that say? Calling all trainers. A swarm of Vulpix have appeared around Cinder Volcano. Rare opportunity to get your hands... Oh, okay. I guess that's good to know. If I wanted a Vulpix. Don't need one, though, because, again, we are doing the first 6 Mons challenge. Not even a challenge. I don't know what to call it. Protagonist mode. How about that? Protagonist mode, where, I'm sure somebody's already coined a term for that. But yeah, I'm going to call it my personal term for this protagonist mode, where you don't team build, you know, really. I mean, you can, but the Pokemon that you use are literally just the first 6 that you encounter on your journey. So it's basically like Nuzlocke, but only with that second rule about how you have to catch the first one that you encounter. I guess it's kind of different though, because with Nuzlocke, right, you don't have to catch the first one that you encounter, but if you, like, you know, fail to catch it, then that's it, right? You can't get any more encounters on that route, and you kind of just have to take that L. With this, you know, if you fail to catch it and then catch another one, then that's your next one on the team. So in theory, I guess you could, like, manipulate this challenge by just KOing Pokemon, which I've done as well. But yeah. I guess nothing in the rules does say that that you can only do the first one. But let's go Brick Break. 145,000 Polka Dollars. Do one more. Man, I miss Legend ZA, bro. I was literally a millionaire in Legend ZA. Alright, there we go. Heal up one more time, just because why not, you know. Alright, back to Fall Shore. Need some time to get our team right here. So I can buy up to 15 Carbos. I don't think I need that, though. Buy 7 of those. I also want to buy more calcium. What can I get? Oh, I have 3 already. I can buy up to 8. I can buy 2. Two HP ups, buy 2 of those. I also need from a neck trick to get better special attack, but we'll worry about that. Don't worry about that. For now, so we can't use Pomeg berries anymore on Gabite. Hariyama. Alright, there we go. Sort by type. Now we have to try to find where our vitamins are. Here we go. Alright. First thing we're going to do is try to speed up Gabite. Won't have any effect. We'll see about that when we open up our berry pouch. Well, actually, let's see what Gabite's speed stat is before we go try and open the berry pouch. So looking for 123. We're at 122. Ah, so close. All right, into the berry pouch. Let's drop special attack. Won't have any effect. All right, can't do that. Special defense, maybe. Won't have any effect. Speed, we're not gonna do. Defense, it has to be defense then, right? Still no? Alright. Not lowering attack. Comic berries don't work. Okay, there we go. Base HP fell. Now we should be able to go and use that last Carbos. Yep. Check one more just in case. I won't have any effect. Alright. There we go, man. This is our, in fact, IVs look like here. So B is 21. Or 21 on the HP. Defense and special defense are E and E minus. Special attack is A. Oh, I should be able to drop my special defense a lot more. Defense is at its lowest. HP is at its lowest. Although special defense... Oh, wait, no. If it was 22. If it was 2, so I can drop my special defense by 1 more stage. And then we will be able to go in and allocate just our tiny last remaining amount of EVs here. And I think I am going to do HP for Cynthia. Ah, won't have any effect. Okay, well that's just not true. But you know what? I'm not worried about it. That's alright. Let's go see if I can maybe use an HP up then in that case. There we go. Nice. And that should be... Alright. Noise. What's going on, Seth, right? How are we doing? We now have our EV-trained Garchomp. Or not Garchomp, Gabite. Also bought a bunch of other berries and stuff to use for EV training. So let's see. If I'm going to use my calcium, I am counting on JJ to be a pretty big asset here. So let's do berry pouch. Let's lower JJ's attack all the way into the mud. Because you're a Togekiss. Oh, I still have one more. Alright, who doesn't need attack? A, you don't need attack. There we go. Who does not need special attack, I think, is going to be Choji here. Never mind. Can't drop Choji's special attack anymore. Maybe Sam then, too, right? Special attack drop. Alright, that should now allow us to go back here. Did I not buy a bunch of proteins? Ah, I thought I bought a bunch of proteins. Alright, whatever. We'll go to calcium. Spam these on JJ. Maybe a Carbos on A then, right? Make him a little bit quicker. HP ups for... Let's do for JJ and Choji. Won't have any effect. Alright, for JJ. Alright, there we go. So now that our team has been trained a little bit here, a little bit stronger, let's head back to... where is it? Cinder Volcano to keep going. This was my first time playing Champions. It's a hand area that's meant to change. Star Raptor and Raichu are not top now. Star Raptor is easy to use again. I mean, Star Raptor is definitely still up there. Raichu, my hot take is that Mega Raichu's been a gimmick. Mega Raichu has never been a threat, if you ask me. Mega Raichu is a threat only if you somehow, like, don't have a Pokemon with decent special bulk. And that's about it, right? That's been my take on Mega Raichu. Like, it's annoying to deal with if it surprises you, but most of the time it's like, okay, you know that it's fast, you know that it hits hard, but you know that it gets sent to the grave by Sucker Punch. What is this? Some guy died here? Ugh. Alright. Well, whatever's going on here. Oh, no. Okay. I don't know who you are, but you're not getting past me, too. What is this? Is that the ultimate weapon? Challenged by Light of Ruin Grunt. Sent out Floette. What is this Light of Ruin cult? Is that what... oh, okay. I think I'm starting to understand now. So Aklov, right? The person that that found Hoopa on the beach and has been kind of behind the scenes. I guess she runs this Light of Ruin cult that wants to use the ultimate weapon again. Alright, well, if they're just going to send out Floettes... oh, I have Steel Wing, actually. Why don't I do that? That's fine. Tank a Dazzling Gleam here. And let's try out Moonblast now that it's been boosted a little bit. Should be light work. Yeah, it's easy. The Bombi. Yeah, okay, I expected to be outsped there. Sylveon is going to be a little annoying with its special bulk. I'm going to put it to sleep and then swap to, could swap to a few mons here. I think I'm going to swap to Sam, though. Oh, okay, yeah, we're good. That's good damage. With the defense boost too, not that we need it, but that's good damage for sure. Alright, defeated Light of Ruin Grunt. No, you can't be. Can't be who? Milk? He knows me? But you're supposed to be out of the picture. Oh, okay, yeah, because Aklov probably said that, you know, took care of me. How is this possible? I need to warn the others. I would like to save the game. Let's do that. So are we battling through these Light of Ruin Grunts? Depending on how much that entails, that might be a next time thing, and I might spend the remainder of the time here just farming money. Oh no. Vega, sir. Vega? Like the gym leader Vega? Vega! What's the meaning of this? Marlin, I was informed that you've been disposed of. I don't care what you were told. The rest of the Shadow Warriors, what have you done with them? The Shadow Warriors? Faye deemed this place unsafe for them after the previous incident. Most of them have already been moved to somewhere more secure. Sir? Tell me where they are, Vega. So help me, I'll turn you into one of them myself. Please, do you really believe you can still order me about? I am Agent Vega of the Science Society. That's the same society that Faye is running. Alright, so this guy's a bad guy. The gym leader Vega's, alright. My loyalties are with Faye. And you lost your authority over me when you broke your contract with her. Openly bringing Shadow Warriors out into the public, trying to release a dark force for its destructive nature without first trying to understand it, the Rangers are already determined to find something to catch us on, so we should consider ourselves fortunate that no one else discovered that we were creating living weapons. You must have had some idea of the potential consequences, were Faye to ever find out, yes? Especially now, when she is close to achieving perfection Is she Cell? What are we doing? Yo, who is Faye, bro? The anticipation. The anticipation. Burning Tepic, bro, if you're still in the chat, if you're still watching, remember I said how, like, it's crazy how there's so much story, like, that we've already gone through, but only 4 gym badges. We still don't even know what the main villain of the game looks like. Everybody keeps talking about, oh, Faye is calling the orders. We still haven't met Faye. So I guess there is still a lot left, and that explains why we're still low on our gym badge count. Sir, excuse me, sir? We knew she would never approve, but even then we still had to try. All we had to show was failure after failure. Tell me, what would you have done, Vega? I would have continued waiting patiently. The last experiment alone should have made it clear that practical application was well within reach. Faye certainly has not given up. But then, that is how you should have acted according to your wishes. What are you implying? What do you know about what Faye truly wants? Who knows? She won't even tell me, and I'm her right-hand man. Wow, that's crazy. She's always been the type to keep her cards close to her chest. Just to clear up any misunderstandings, the Shadow Warriors. What do you plan to do with them now? Please don't ignore me, sir. Destroy them. The whole wretched lot of them. I've had time to reflect on what we did to all those poor Pokemon. It was wrong, all of it. None of them deserve to be experimented on, especially not in that way. I can't change what we did, but I can certainly end their pain now, and I cannot let you do that. Aklov still has need of them, and as per our contract, Faye is providing him with Aklov is a dude, alright. Providing him with grunts and Shadow Warriors, all for his new organization, the Light of Ruin. But if you refuse to stand aside and let us leave, one of you, help me get rid of him. I hope it was worth it, Marlin. Sir! It's Milk, sir! He's here too! So much for the most secure item storage in the world. Yo, I'm exposed. This is the gym leader. For those of you just joining, this dude Vega that's like evil and like very clearly high in command with the bad guys, he's like the second gym leader that we fought. That's crazy. Milk, so you survived the trip back too. Quickly, we need to deal with Vega and his cronies. Your Pokemon can still fight, can't they? Great. Choose the 3 Pokemon to battle with? Alright. Well, let's go Choji, because we like to lead with Fake Out. I'm thinking Choji, Cynthia, JJ. Yeah, let's do that. Malk, it is truly unfortunate that you have to find out this way, but I will not hesitate. You are no longer a mere opponent. You are an enemy! Alright, let's get this double battle over with, man. Let's do it. Should be light work, though. I'm not too scared. Should be alright. Negative emotions fill the air. I thought that was just in his gym, but that's fine. Alright, he's gonna fake out. I'm gonna fake out on his Floette, because I feel like a Dazzling Gleam could be really bad for us here. Withdrew Floette. Rabombi. That's fine. There we go. Crocodile. Okay, Dazzling Gleam is still not great. Rabombi. Oh yeah, Rabombi gets tormented by negative emotions too, because it's only dark types that are immune. Alright, let's go Brick Break on Liepard. Nice work, Crocodile! And with the Stone Edge! Yo, Marlin is tough! Hey! Alright, Choji. Hit him with the Hiya! Yeah! There we go, Choj. Yo, Jax, bro? I don't know who Jax is, bro. Jackson and Gohan, bro, our other 2 rivals. They're nothing, bro. Marlin, bro. That's my new right-hand man right here, bro. Me and Marlin. Dynamic duo. Marlin and I should say. Alright, Sylveon. Sylveon's kind of scary. Let's do I swap here? No. Okay, if I get rid of the Light of Ruins Pokemon, we do set up for a sweep with Garchomp. JJ also was not good to battle. Okay. Let's go Brick Brick on Honchkrow, and I'm gonna trust Crocodile to... Iron Tail miss. That's fine. That's fine. Crocodile's got it, though. Tailwind. Oh, shoot. That's not great. Alright, it's not great. 5 turns, and they're faster than us. Light Screen. No more Light Screen. Alright, tormented by negative emotions again. It's now gonna get Reflect up if it wants to before us. Swagger. Okay. Crocodile's at +2. If it lands Iron Tail, Sylveon goes down. Please land Iron Tail. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yo, Marlon, bro, I was just gassing you up, bro. Come on, lock in. All right, Misty Terrain, that's fine. Sylveon is selling crazy right now. I don't know why, but Sylveon is selling. Sylveon does not want to win this battle, and that's okay. That is okay. Sylveon has what? Misty Terrain, Light Screen. Yo, if Crocodile lands Iron Head right here, Marlon's goated. Bad Tantrum, what is that? Is that just stopping Tantrum? You know what? That works too, because we just needed Sylveon gone. That's fine. That's perfect. That works. Then we take out Honchkrow right here. Beautiful. Yo, Marlon, bro, you might be the GOAT. Might be the GOAT. Who would win Ash's Pikachu with only electric type attack versus Mega Zygarde full HP, 200 levels above Ash's Pikachu? Depends. If we're in the games, Pikachu's getting eviscerated. If we're in the anime, Ash doesn't even need Pikachu, bro. If we talking Ash from the movies, bro, Ash from the movies got superpowers of his own. Because in them non-canon movies, bro, that's the only place you'll see Ash full-on start flying himself, bro. Ash got superpowers in the anime. So I'm giving it to Ash if we're in the anime. But, although, I don't know. Because anime scaling is also very broken. Like, Ash has done some crazy stuff in the anime. Of course it has Dazzling Gleam. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, Ash has done some crazy stuff in the anime. But legendaries also scale a lot higher in the anime than they do in games, too. So while I do want to say that, you know, Ash being super broken, as he is in the anime, would win that, hard to say. Hard to say. Alright, no more Tailwind. I'm just gonna keep going Brick Break. Psycho Cut. Alright. Like, I guess. You know, Needle Arm. Perfect. Alright, Light of Ruin should be out of Mons, which means that we should now be able to safely send out Cynthia. There's no way you outspeed! Well, because you're... Alright, fine. Fine. Sure. 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 Who... Ice Beam Mega Absol, bro. Like, what are we talking about? What do you mean? Alright. Like, that doesn't exist. What do you mean you Ice Beam Mega Absol, bro? Ice Beam Mega Absol, bro? Matter of fact, let me go Protect again, because I know you're going to try it again. I'm going to let Cacturne get a Needle Arm off on you. Dude, what do you mean Ice Beam Mega Absol? What? Yeah, yeah. How's that Needle Arm feel? That's crazy, bro. $18,000. All grunts, retreat back to your new base. This is a new base, alright. We mostly finished what we came for. There's no need to remain here. No, you don't. You're not getting away that easily. Oh, Marlon got... Yo, Marlon is tough, bro. Marlon might low-key be my favorite character. You can't restrain me. Follow Marlon and Vega deeper into Cinder Volcano. Alright. First thing I'm going to do is save there. Second thing I'm going to do is go heal. Yeah, second thing I'm going to do is go heal. Dip out of here. Let's go fly. Doesn't really matter where. You know, I'm gonna go to Dresco Town. Alright. So I think next stream, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go continue the story. Because I don't have that much time before I was planning on ending stream today, I think I'll just farm money and EV train my Pokemon for the next, like, 5 minutes or so. Dang, so Vega's really the bad guy, bro. That's crazy. What I meant to do was JJ first. Just because we know that that Pangoro slot always swaps out for Malamar. And our answer to Malamar is going to be Moonblast. Yeah, see? So it's just even more of just, you know, just press A. Less effort on my part. Oh, I guess I sent it into the, I guess the default is the Hariyama slot anyways, so it didn't matter. Whatever. Oh, you know what else I can do, actually? Hold on. With this money farming. Alright, so we defeated him. Okay, now that we got money, right? What I can do is... This is why we completed that Sawsbuck mission a couple streams ago. Head to Telltown, right? And for 50,000 Poké Dollars, this guy right here will change the nature of our Pokemon. I think, unfortunately, it does reset their friendship, but if we're going to be pumping them full of Comic Berries anyways, I think it doesn't matter. Wait, the Fairy Gem got consumed? I thought that it was, it reset after every battle. That's annoying. Whatever, I guess. Not the worst thing in the world. Alright, next thing I'm going to do is, do I want to make a... Here, let's look at everybody's nature. How about that? Look at everybody's nature, see what we want. So we know that Cynthia's all good. Nature set, EV trained, and IVs we can't adjust yet. Togekiss. Neutral nature. But let's see what Togekiss's stats are, and that'll help us make a decision. 120 special attack, 115 special defense. I'm thinking we go... Right, if we can make it a heavy hitter and give it modest nature. We could also give it like a special defense beneficial one and then reduce the attack. And kind of go maybe like more balanced with special attack, special defense, and HP. I'm thinking, alright, let me see. Maybe we go modest, max special attack, max HP, with like the remaining 4 EVs in special defense. That could work. Have I played Pokemon Lunacore Dev version? I have not yet. Not yet. I swear, Crocodile is one of the most annoying and scariest Pokemon to deal with if you don't super effectively. Yeah, Crocodile can be scary. Crocodile is like one of those Pokemon where if you're not ready for it, right, because it's immune to Psychic, has like pretty solid typing in Ground and Dark. Deceptively fast, too. I will say that. Crocodile, right, is like, as far as like bigger Pokemon, because I feel like with a lot of bigger Pokemon, they always, you know, give that impression that they're hard hitters but a little bit slower, and usually they are. Crocodile is base 92 speed. That is, I believe, let me double confirm here. Yeah, Crocodile and Mega Garchomp have the same speed, meaning that if you slap a Choice Scarf on Crocodile, it's really, really scary. You're even like a Jolly Nature, you know? Alright, so maybe I'll go Modest on Togekiss. That's an option. Hariyama, we're definitely going Adamant attack. Maybe we'll do Hariyama first then, because we know that we want Adamant Nature on Hariyama. Because we're going to max Hariyama's attack and HP. Talk to him. Adamant on Hariyama. I hate how they make it so that, like, the Pokemon's friendship gets reset and everything. It's almost like it's like a lobotomy, dude. It's kind of crazy. Either way, though, let's get that friendship back up. Remind Choji that we are all good over here. 10 Tomato Berries to drop the speed should do the trick for Choji. We have never once invested in speed. Oh, wait, speed can't go any lower. Okay. I'm kind of just wasting those. Probably would be better with the special attack ones, but we're not going to invest EVs in special attack either. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll do like HP attack and like... No, special attack, of course I won't. Maybe defense, though. Special defense can't go any lower. Physical defense. And then... I don't want to drop its HP, because HP is what we want. How much money do I have left after that procedure? 45,000, not bad. Jolly max speed and air slash. I could, but I'd probably have to throw Thunder Wave on it too. Togekiss only has 80 speed, which I mean is not terrible, but it does get outsped by a lot of bigger threats there too. Equal speed to Unbound Hoopa. So Jolly Nature, depending on the nature that Hoopa is, I would outspeed Hoopa. So Jolly's actually not a bad idea, all things considered. Because I do currently intend for JJ to be our main guy when we're up against Hoopa. So we could, in theory, run Jolly. and then put max EVs into speed. So that could work, right? That's definitely an option. For Sand, what are Toucanen stats? I don't know what I would run with Toucanen. Let's see, Toucanen is 120 attack, and then everything else is more or less unimpressive. 60 in speed, 75 across all defenses and special attack, and then 80 HP. I don't know, maybe I'd do like attack and HP with this. It's a weird stat spread. Like good attack, you know, 120 I would say is like good, right? Good attack, and then just like bad everything else. Like what set do you even run on this? You can't run Scarf, it's too slow for Scarf. Maybe you run Band, right? Maybe throw a focus or a choice band on it and just have it hit hard. And then Inosuke, yeah, we're definitely gonna go. See, Choji's already HP and attack, even though Inosuke has somewhat similar stats. Maybe we'll build Inosuke more around like special defense and physical defense. Of course, investing a little bit in its HP too, but maybe Inosuke will be like a mixed defender where Choji is gonna be just like a lot of HP, hit really hard, but defenses aren't like that invested in. And then A, of course, is going to be a fast special attacker. I'm either going to go modest or timid on that. Let me see. Manectric. Whether I go modest or timid really just depends on whether or not Manectric's special attacker speed is higher. They're equal. Ah, okay. That's interesting. Equal. The only reason why I think I'm going to go timid is because, right, our Manectric currently has static as its ability, but we can change that. If I change it to Lightning Rod, that means that if I'm ever swapping in on an electric type attack, I get a free special attack boost, and then I don't even need the modest nature, right? Plus I would get the speed boost from timid nature. So I'm kind of inclined to say timid nature. Plus there are other ways of boosting its damage output. We have a magnet already. So I might go timid on Manectric, I'm thinking too. Yeah. They should make a fairy type flinch move. They should absolutely not make a fairy type flinch move. Fairy type is too strong as it is already. Too strong as it is. It hasn't reached like pre-Gen 6 dragon type levels of overpowered yet. We'll see what Pokemon they add and what buffs they give in Gen 10. But fairy type does not need anything. Only thing fairy type needs is a more viable physical move. Fairy type needs more physical moves. That's about it. The one thing keeping fairy types from being pre-Gen 6 dragon type level of broken is the fact that their only physical moves are what? Play Rough, Spirit Break, which is a signature move for Grimmsnarl, and I think that's it actually, right? Play Rough, Spirit Break, Draining Kiss surprisingly I think is a special attack. Let me double check that. Moonblast obviously special. Yeah, Draining Kiss is a special attack. So yeah, they need more. If they got more physical fairy type attacks, then that would be that would make it officially as broken as pre-Gen 6 dragon types, I think. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it a stream for right now, man. Made some pretty decent progress. Figured out what a little bit more about the story. Found out that the gym leader Vega is a bad guy, so that was fun. And we finally have an EV trained Garchomp. Once we get later on in the story too, we'll have the ability to fix the IVs. So if we get perfect IVs, EV trained across the board, we'll be fine. I don't really think there's going to be a battle that we're worried about. Our team obviously doesn't have much synergy. That's kind of just the consequences of doing the protagonist challenge. But yeah. I think we're in a good spot right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and dip out from here, man. As always, I want to thank you guys for showing up, showing out, and showing love. Hope y'all have a fantastic rest of your, what's today? Thursday. Fantastic rest of your week. And I'll catch y'all later, man. Peace out.